So, how many of you do sports? Show of hands. At least one sport. So, a lot of sports, such as like running or swimming, can take a lot out of you. Like, they have good effects, but overall, you end up being tired, kind of worn out. Your muscles are very tired. Because a lot of these are high-impact sports. There's some sports that are considered low-impact, which means they don't they don't cause quite as much pain afterwards, which is definitely a benefit, while still causing as much strength building and some team building. One of these sports is a sport called rowing, otherwise known as sculling. Now, you can usually see scullers throughout Austin, generally on Town Lake, in boats. They're fairly long, usually white, but they can vary in color. And they usually, if you row, go backwards as opposed to forwards, which is definitely a change from most boats. There's different levels. There's a level 1 boat, level 2 boat, and a level 3 boat. And they get progressively smaller as you go up in level. A level 1 is about this wide, level 2 is this wide, and a level 3 is about that wide. So you sit on a slide on the boat, and there's a number of positions. The first position is you begin usually in the finished position, which is with your legs straight and your arms pulled with the oars in your hands to your stomach. Then you push your arms forward with the oars still flat on the water. Pull your knees up to where your knees are bent, and turn your oars and put them in the water to where they're squared in the water. Then you want to push back with your knees and follow with your shoulders, not vice versa. You have to be very careful about that. And eventually, once you get the consistency and the stroke, you can build up pretty decent amount of speed. Level 3 boats can go up to 30 miles per hour with an experienced rower. And so I've been rowing for about 6 years, and I think that it's definitely helped me in other sports because it builds muscle tone not only in your legs or not only in your arms, but in your full body. It builds core strength, leg strength, arm strength, and also there's a possibility that you can do team rowing when you do rows, which is up to usually around 4, but there can be up to 8 people in one scull. And that's definitely a good team building exercise because you have to learn how to maneuver with the group. When you first start rowing, you're generally gonna flip your boat. It's kind of a rite of passage. You will flip, and that's why you have to wear a life jacket the first time you row usually, because you're probably going to be out there for a good 5 minutes while the launch, or the motorboat, generally with your coach in it, comes back to get you. So eventually you learn how to get inside your boat again. And you slowly, as you build confidence, can go up to different levels of boats and perform in regattas or races against other rowers. Quite frequently, these races come down to 0.1 second, 0.5 seconds intervals, where it's nose to nose until someone misses you. If you miss one stroke, and you're done. So I think rowing is definitely a really good sport, and I think more people should look into it. So.